Hey everyone, my name is Talon. Thanks for joining me for another video. The whole spooky season of October is coming to an end pretty quickly, and it's pretty much been a boring month for the most part when it comes to the whole credit card game. September was pretty interesting. We had some cool bonuses, and we had some cool transfer bonuses from certain credit card issuers like American Express. But October's been kind of slow. I don't know if if the credit card issuers are kind of ramping down for the year or what. But we still have some pretty cool bonuses out there, and I just want to talk about the best ones that we have right now in October 2021. So starting off, we have a pretty generous amount of limited time offers across the board when it comes to the Marriott cards. This is both for Chase and American Express issued. So on the surface, a lot of the limited time offers seem pretty similar, but let's just look at the $0 annual fee Marriott Bonvoy Bold card from Chase. And if you look at the limited time offer, it's going to be currently be a 60,000 Marriott Bonvoy points for $2,000 in spending for the first 3 months that you have the card open. This is a pretty solid sign-up bonus for a $0 annual fee card. If you think about it, but by the normal the points guy valuation of the Marriott points, they're worth about 0.8 cents per point. So that's not bad for a $0 annual fee card. You can get multiple award nights with Marriott Bonvoy with that one sign-up bonus alone. Still sticking with Chase here, if you move up to the $95 annual fee Marriott Bonvoy Boundless credit card, you are going to see a limited time offer for 125,000 point bonus, and you'll also see a one free night award point. This is after you spend $5,000 on your first 3 months that you have the card open. And that's pretty great value right there, let alone do you get that $125,000 bonus in just points. You also get that one free night award, and that's going to be worth up to a 50,000 point value, and that's going to be pretty awesome right there. You can't transfer that to points itself by any means, but if you find a property that per night is close to that 50,000 point value, that's going to be the best way that you can get the most out of that one free award night. Anyone who understands the whole credit card game, they probably already know that both Chase and American Express has Marriott cards on their portfolio. And American Express is also having a limited time offer on one of their cards right now. That limited time offer is going to be on the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. This comes with a $450 annual fee, but you will be earning a 150,000 point bonus on your first $5,000 spending within the first 3 months. And similar to the last card, you will also receive a free award night, but this one's going to be worth up to 85,000 points. So combine that with 150,000 bonus points that you'll be earning, you can get multiple free nights at Marriott. Again, you want to be spending close to that 85,000 points. That way you can get the most value out of that one free award night. Otherwise, you're kind of leaving some points on the table. But if it means that you have to be using additional points just to stay a couple extra days, most people don't like staying at hotels just for one night. So just make sure that it's actually a good fit for you and your travel needs. So this other credit card has had this extended limited time offer for a little while now. It's going to be one of Chase's cards from IHG. It's going to be the IHG Awards Club Premier credit card. And I know that when I got this card just about a year ago, the offer was only 140,000 points. I know, big difference, 140,000 points versus 150,000 bonus points, but that is the current offer right now. And now that I'm looking at it, actually, it says that it's a new offer. It doesn't say that it's a limited time offer. So this might be the bonus that just sticks for a while. If no one's used the IHG points before, they're normally worth about 0.5 cents per point. But honestly, I like this card in general. You get some additional perks from it, like getting a free award night every single year and everything. But it does come with a $89 annual fee. The first night it's going to be the first year it's going to be waived though. So the first year you don't have to pay anything for the annual fee, and then the following years after that you get that free award night. So that pretty much pays for the annual fee itself, as long as you can use that one night a year. And I mean, even if you're just doing a home vacation or something, just if you have an IHG property near you, it's probably worth it just to get away from home and just spend that one award night. And for 150,000 bonus points, it's a pretty good card. That's going to be on your first $3,000 in spending, which isn't too bad. I would have expected 4,000 for such a high bonus like this, but it's a pretty good card. I know that I've used my points recently to stay at the Venetian in Las Vegas, and that paid for about 4 free nights at the Venetian, which is it was pretty good value, at least at the time. So there is plenty of properties that you can use IHG points at, so make sure you keep your eye on this one if you want it. So the next limited time offer is going to be with one of my favorite cards that Chase has to offer. Actually, I guess they're some of my two favorite cards. It's going to be the Freedom cards. Both the Freedom Flex and the Freedom Unlimited has had this offer for a little while now, so if you have been thinking about picking up these cards, you might want to do it now because this is a pretty great offer. First off, you get the $200 bonus, which is pretty standard for a no annual fee card like this. You get $200 bonus on the first $500 that you spend. So it's a very low spending limit, and you get $200 back right there. But on top of that, you'll also receive a 5% cashback grocery store offer, and that's going to be for your first year that you have the card open on your first $12,000 spending. And this is a pretty great offer. Like I said, it's on both of the Freedom cards. I honestly think that people should take more advantage of these cards. These are my favorite cards pretty much out there. You can open these cards. There's $0 annual fee, so you can open them and keep them forever. For the Freedom Flex as well, you also do get those rotating categories. And I know that when I first got this card, it was just this past quarter, and part of the quarterly bonus was with grocery stores, and that stacks on top of the 5% cashback offer that you get from this. So I was basically getting 9% cash back. It's also kind of nice to note that on the Freedom cards, you also get a 0% APR for the first 15 months. So you don't have to be paying any interest. Of course, I totally recommend paying off your card completely in full, but I mean, you can't really argue with 0% APR. If you need it for any reason, you can take advantage of it. It's there for you. But again, just make sure you pay off your card in full. You don't want to be paying any interest on any of these cards. I'm not an advocate for paying interest. It's a waste of money. Don't do it. So all those last cards are great if you're still under the 524, other than the one American Express Marriott card that I talked about. But if no one knows, with Chase, you can only open up 5 credit cards in the last 24 months. It's across all issuers, and you can't go over that 5 limit. Otherwise, they won't accept you for any new credit cards. So if you're underneath that 524, if you've only opened up 3 or 4 cards in the last 24 months, I highly recommend taking advantage of any of these bonuses that you think actually fits your lifestyle. Again, I really like the Chase Freedom cards, and this seems like a pretty good offer right now. So I'd probably take advantage of that. The IHG, 150,000 points, that's pretty good for IHG for a pretty low annual fee card. But Chase aside, let's move more on to the current American Express bonuses. So if you actually go to American Express's website, you'll see that certain cards like the American Express Gold card has a high points offer right now. It is 60,000 membership reward points for the first $4,000 you spend on the first 3 months that you have the card open. You'll also see on the American Express Green card, the current bonus is going to be 45,000 MR points for $2,000 in spending. But a nice little trick is avoid American Express's website, at least right now, because if you go over to their kind of partner website, Resi, American Express does own Resi, and they have some interesting offers exclusively right here if you apply through this website. So on that gold card, instead of that 60,000 point offer, you can earn 75,000 points. Plus, you'll also earn a 20% back in statement credits on purchases on restaurants. That's up to $250 back. And this is going to be across your first 12 months that you have the card open. You can receive that 20% back on restaurants, and that's a pretty great deal right there. The American Express Green card also has an elevated offer on Resi. On Resi, you'll be earning 50,000 membership reward points, and similar to the Gold card, you will also get that 20% back at restaurants, but this is going to be only up to $150 back. Again, that's for the first 12 months that you have the card open. You can take advantage of that. I'm really interested why American Express does this, why they have different offers on their American Express website and different offers on their Resi website. I guess maybe not so many people know about Resi, so not many people are taking advantage of it. Maybe they just want more people to go to that Resi site and question what it is, grow a little bit of an audience over there. I don't know, it's kind of interesting to me, but make sure that if you're interested in any of those cards, go over to the Resi site. Again, even for the American Express Platinum card, you will receive a elevated offer on there unless you get targeted for some certain bonuses from American Express. And other than that, we already talked about the Marriott Bonvoy card on American Express, but The American Express Delta cards also currently have some elevated offers going on right now. So if you look at American Express's Delta cards, you'll see that all of them pretty much have a limited time offers just across the board, and they're going to be ending pretty soon on November 10th. So if you want any of these cards, take advantage of them now. I don't see these Delta cards getting limited time offers very often, and they're pretty, for the most part, a lot of them are pretty good. So let's just start at the high end. If you look at the Delta Sky Miles Reserve card, this is their highest end card with an annual fee of $550. You'll be earning 80,000 bonus miles and 20,000 MQMs when you spend $5,000 on your first 3 months. So the 80,000 bonus miles, that's pretty solid. It's not as good as some of the other cards, as you'll see, but you will be receiving 20,000 MQM. So if you're chasing miles for Delta, if you're trying to get any of their statuses, this will help you out quite a bit. Looking at the next one, you'll see that the Delta Sky Miles Gold card, which normally has a $99 annual fee, but for the first year it will be $0. But if you spend $2,000 in your first 3 months, you will receive 70,000 bonus miles, and it's getting pretty close to what you just saw on the reserve card, 70,000 versus 80,000 on the reserve. So it's getting pretty close, and that's pretty great for a much lower annual fee card. And if you do look at Delta's no annual fee card, it's pretty low. They don't actually have any limited time offer on it right now, but it is very low. So I highly recommend going for at least the gold card. That first year, it is a $0 annual fee. So if you don't want to pay an annual fee, take advantage of that bonus. And if you really need to, you can always downgrade to the no annual fee card right here, which is 10,000 bonus miles normally, which isn't that good. So that's why I recommend going with one of the other cards for the first year at least. Just take advantage of that once in a lifetime bonus and get as much out of these cards as you can. And the Delta Sky Miles Platinum card also has an elevated offer. This is probably one of the most advantageous for most people out there. Normally the card has a $250 annual fee, and you will be receiving 90,000 bonus miles along with 10,000 MQMs on your first $3,000 on purchases. The Delta Platinum card's pretty impressive to me because you're getting 10,000 miles more than you will the higher annual fee reserve card. You are getting 10,000 MQMs less, but it all depends. Do you want additional miles to redeem for reward flights, or do you want additional MQMs to get higher status with Delta? It all depends on what your strategy is going forward. And that's going to be pretty much everything. There's some pretty good offers out there. They're going to be ending decently soon. American Express, it does at least tell us when the offers are ending, so keep an eye out for those. Check out their website if you are interested in any of these offers, because they will be ending soon. And with all that said, I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.